Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the most magical podcast on the planet. Mike Ward, Chris Ramsay, Pantelis, Mutant. We're here.
You got a mustache now.
Yay!
He's growing back out.
Yeah,
He's he's turning more Italian and traveling back in time at the same time. Come back and just be like Vito Corleone. So.
I like the when I had it long. I like twirling it, so I want to get it back to when I can twirl.
He looks like Mario and Luigi's dad.
Yeah.
I look like Wario.
If they found Mario in a river 3 months later. Yeah.
What you guys been up to? How's your week?
Good, filming a lot, doing a lot of YouTube stuff. Just getting ready. There's, you know what? I don't know if people know this, but like this is like the big time of year for like social media posts and stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, CPM goes up. Like they pay you more for everything. Like even for like brand deals, you guys should watch out. Like you should charge more this time of year. Everyone's spending, right? So
we got a new deal.
yeah.
And I charged less.
You charge less?
Yeah.
That's probably why you got a deal.
I had no idea.
Yeah, because the word deal.
It was a deal.
It definitely got a deal.
You guys definitely struck a deal.
Yeah, you know who didn't get a deal? Will Smith. You've been too busy to hear about this.
What do you mean? You did that slavery movie?
No, I heard
That's
about
sick.
this on the way here. He has a best friend, a guy that he grew up with, I guess.
Saw that.
Okay, and his best friend comes out with a tell-all, just talk shit about
About Will Smith?
about Wilson.
And he's got receipts.
And he's got receipts, but this is like this is like randomly you're having a good time, and then I decide to go to the media and be like, let me talk about this jackass. It comes out of nowhere. You're like, what is Pantelis doing? He's supposed to have
NDAs,
my
bro.
back.
NDAs.
Yeah, it's so stupid. So he goes out and what does he say? First of all, he says, look, Will Smith, he's a little intimidated because his dick's a little small. In comparison to,
He calls him a little
He goes, it's known within the circles, he has a little dick, he goes, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, no pun intended.
In the circle.
Dude,
Yeah.
He says it like this. He's like when Jada's used to having a baby leg,
Yeah.
and then brother pulls out a pinky finger,
Yeah.
she's always gonna be craving the baby leg.
That's what he said.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Who did Jada have that had a huge cock?
Tupac apparently.
Tupac had a big dick?
Tupac had a shotgun barrel or something.
He has big dick energy.
He does have
Yeah.
big dick energy.
Yeah. You don't slap someone in the face on stage if you got a big dick.
Yeah.
You sit back and you laugh, dude.
Yeah.
You laugh because your dick's so much bigger than his on stage.
You go,
That's what you do
ha,
with your dick,
yes.
right? You-
Look at this bald bitch.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then that's the tip of the iceberg. And then he goes, I also walked in on him
Yeah.
with, what's the name of the dude?
Fuck. He was a big name back then, doing
Yeah.
a
So
lot
like
of
a
movies.
gay sex thing?
Yeah,
Well,
another
but-
actor.
Another actor, but the actor was in his, this is what he said. He goes,
Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne
Martin was breaking Will Smith's back. He said he destroyed
He had
his-
him bend over
So
and
he was
destroying
banging,
him.
Wilson was getting fucked
Yeah,
up
he'd
the
get
ass
destroyed.
with his little cock just fucking hard, not even flopping, just putting straight.
Apparently he exploded his back like it was just crazy
His little
banging.
penis.
Jesus fucking good. Did what? Wow, fucking
The lady
Wilson.
interviewing him was just like,
Fuck.
I have to take a minute.
Imagine-
I have to take a minute.
Will Smith now is probably going. I miss the Jada years.
Yeah.
Jada's a better person than this guy.
I missed that abuse.
Brother Bilal.
I think that's the name of the friend.
Yeah, he's in his book. He mentions him in his book. He has a picture of him in his book, apparently.
Like, he's a
they were
legit
close
guy.
friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
in Will Smith's book? he
yeah, they were
talks about
close
this
friends.
He's like, this guy's awesome. He knows so much about me.
And yeah.
He knows all of my secrets. He's a good dude.
Someone
He's
needs
a
to
vault.
stop these people, dude.
Dude, this is crazy.
We need to
No.
stop these people, dude.
How do your friends know how big your dicks are?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
how
mine
big-
do. Yeah, I've seen Wes's dick probably as much as I've seen my own, almost.
I've never seen anyone's
Wait,
dick
what?
except for
Yeah.
mine.
Hold on. We
You
can't
don't-
just
that's 'cause
skip
you don't
over that.
receive my video message.
It tastes different than my own.
If anybody asks me though, I always say like, "Yo, you know how big Mike's dick is?" Or, I'm always gonna say massive.
Yeah.
It hurts. That's how big it is.
It hurts so
my
much.
back was broken.
He destroyed me, dude.
But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how big your dick is. I've
Thank
never
you.
seen your dick.
Yeah, well.
That's 'cause
the
we have a
night is
healthy
young,
relationship.
fellas. The night is young.
So, but you see his dick because he's always he's
Show me his
always
dick.
passed out, or he actually just shows it.
Yeah, I've seen his dick, Eric's dick. Like we've all seen each other's dick
'Cause I used to,
a bunch of times.
I guess like when you're like late teens, 20s, it's funny just
Yeah.
to flash your dick.
Grown adults
But,
is
yeah.
It's
weird.
still funny.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Like I once, what was the last time? We were in Vegas and I was leaving to get the airport, and like fuck, we just had we partied and everything the night before, and I come back to the hotel because I'm like, I forgot my glasses. And I come back, and Wes opens the door naked with my glasses resting on his cock like it's a nose.
Nah.
That's kind of funny.
Thanks, man. He's like, see ya. It's pretty normalized. Yeah.
I think it's only like people I knew. The only person I knew that used to show his dick all the time that I thought was funny. I had a friend who had a really tiny dick, and the fact that it was so small, but he'd show it anyway, made me laugh.
That is funny.
Like a micro penis?
He had his dick, and it's like
a Will Smith dick?
It was like this big when it was hard, like fucking tiny.
Yeah.
And he'd always flash it, and he thought it was funny. And he even one year at Just for Laughs.
Did you guys call him the Fresh Prince of Quebec?
Was he laughing and just like a tear? He's like,
But one year,
It's so funny, right?
at one of the French galas, they used to have an intermission, and the guy hosting it was one of our friends, and he was like, "Do you want to just dance naked during the intermission? It'll be funny watching a fat guy with a small dick dance." And then he did it, and then it was fucking horrible. It was just weird. Him dancing, and he's fat, so after like a minute, he was like, he gets off stage, and he's like, "I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow." And then
You gonna come back naked again?
He came
getting a
back,
heart
and then
attack.
after he thanked everyone at Just for Laughs, he was like, "I want to thank you for the opportunity." And then I was like,
What opportunity?
"You're fucking naked in front of 2,000 people. You're making a fucking fool of yourself." But he, like, we just everyone laughed all the time. And then once I was describing him to people, they were like, "Who?" And I'm like, "It's this guy." It's funny because his dick is so fucking small. And then I saw in his eyes, like he was listening, and he was like he had never noticed it was tiny. He was like, fucking, they were laughing at me, not with me. He was hurt,
Poor
and I
guy.
was like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm just fucking around." But it's not a big dick, right? It's not like
you
because
can't.
he was always hard. Like his dick was like this big.
Why
but
was it hard always?
I don't. I
very
guess he
happy
was
dude.
naked.
He's a happy guy.
Oh my
And he
god.
used to pull
The
it
blood
out
pressure.
so much. We'd go to bars.
He'd do
and
what?
He'd pull it out so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
He at first he'd just pull it out like at the hotel when it was just dudes.
He's getting laughs.
Yeah, but then we'd be in a bar, and then he'd whip his dick out, and then he'd go, "No one's gonna notice," because no one ever looks down. So he'd be walking around with his little rock hard dick sticking out of his pants.
No.
No one had ever noticed.
Yeah, that's not the only reason
That's a
why.
funny
It's not,
one.
even if they
Yeah.
look down, they weren't gonna notice.
My buddies do that. Eric does that a lot. He pulls his ball out.
Okay.
Just
a
one
ball. You never
just
notice.
one ball out of either like his zipper or the top of his pants, and he'll just be like this and just talk to you for like 5 minutes. Wes started. He put his. We were in New York, standing around, and he just started pissing while we were talking. In the middle of a conversation, there was like 4 of us, and like we're just talking. And in the middle of his piss, I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "It's better this way. That way, no one knows you're peeing." I'm like, "You're fucking peeing on my shoe, dude."
Yeah, he
the
pulled his
fuck?
dick out. He pissed himself
No, he pulled his dick out and
Okay.
he just started pissing on the ground.
because he. It sounds like he's the type of guy that might.
He's definitely pissed
might
himself.
piss himself.
Yeah, he definitely has.
There was the guy. What's his name?
Brother
the-
Bilal.
No, yeah, Brother Bilal. He goes. He's quoted that there was a couch and Will was bent over on the couch and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murdering him.
Yeah.
There was murder in there.
Oh, he destroyed that asshole.
Yeah, he
God
destroyed him,
damn.
dude. But good for Will, dude. Good for getting it.
I
So
guess.
is Will? So Will with his friends, he was openly like kind of gay or like bisexual or whatever you want to call it.
I guess.
I guess because if you walk in and you see
like
your
P.
friend
Diddy.
getting fucked up the ass, you're not like, oh,
No, he stopped. Apparently in the interview, he stopped and he goes, "Oh shit!" And that's what made him turn around.
oh.
He went like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, Will?
Yeah, no, buddy who walked in, he was like, "Oh shit!" He
Oh,
didn't
like
know what
he
else
didn't
to
know.
say. And then they stopped and they were like, "Oh."
God damn.
But they gotta stop fucking around, dude. Leave this guy alone. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
He's gonna
like
kill
Jada
himself
going on
and
a book
someone
tour
else.
right now is the worst.
Yeah.
You're hearing shit every day, and this guy
Poor Will
now,
Smith,
and
yeah.
Yeah, I actually
I feel bad
for him.
for him.
I feel
Yeah.
bad. He lives on, he
That
lives on
might-
the same street as his fucking ex-wife because they've been separated for like 6 years,
Yeah.
and they live in the same road, dude. Like, he probably like knocks
So
at her door and
This
like
might
asks
be
for
the
food.
best way, though. His sort of comeback tour that he was like, no one's ever gonna want me since I'm like an aggressor. How about if I become the weakest man in the world?
Yeah, blame it on Jada.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, look, I got a small dick.
Yeah.
I'm
Small
a
dick.
cock.
My wife abuses me. Some guy fucking destroyed my asshole.
Yeah. He just dresses up like a pig, and Jada walks him on stage with a leash, and
I'm
she's like,
missing a vertebrae.
Imagine how fucking Chris Rock must feel like a fucking pussy. and getting beaten up by a fucking guy that gets butt fucked and has a small cock.
But Buck, basically the way they're describing it is that he has a big clit. Like that's how small his dick is.
Do you like you heard about like all the shit that like she said about him, right? Like how that must kill him inside, because like
must hurt.
I remember if a girl right, and I'm in a grade school, high school, or an adult or whatever, if a girl says something about my personality or physically, that becomes part of my personality forever. Like if she goes, oh, you're a good kisser, or you've got a really funny smile, or whatever fucking a girl will say. Somebody
You
come
gotta
up to me
stop
and be
pulling
like,
your dick
"Are
out
you
while we're
a
talking."
good kisser?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm a great kisser. I'm known to be a good." I will carry that shit to my grave if a girl says anything, right? If she's like, "Oh, you got really nice fingers," right? And if somebody says like, "What's your best trait?" I'm like, I think I like my fingers. You know, I will.
So you think Will Smith is like, I got a real small cock?
Yeah,
He's
like,
apparently I got, it's fucking
I'm just
tiny.
saying, like, everything's
compact,
gotta,
baby.
It's got to stick with him, like, just for the rest of his life. He's
the Mini
carrying
Cooper
it
of
around.
dicks. It's British.
Tupac.
If a girl told me I'd have a small dick, I would, for the rest of my days, that would, like, I would, even if I had a normal sized dick, I would think I had a small dick.
I would tell her she had a big vagina. I'd make her feel like it was her fucking huge vagina. My dick is humongous.
Regular girls go crazy. I've destroyed people. I've broken them and Will in half.
I was at WWE. There was like this one girl who went up to Triple X, and she's like, she slept with him, and she's like, you know,
Triple H?
yeah, Triple
Oh,
H,
okay.
yeah, not
Oh.
Triple X, yeah. And she goes, you know, and like, fuck, we all know that like what you're packing is tiny, right? And he goes, hey, even a 747 looks small when you park it in the Grand Canyon. Fucking got him.
So stupid.
Just sloppy hole.
What a fucking bitch, though. Going up to someone saying, people have been saying you have a small dick.
Yeah.
Fuck, if a woman told me that,
Yeah.
I'd probably move.
Yeah, girls
I'd be
telling
like,
me
are
I have
they-
a nice cock
are-
is like the equivalent of you have a small cock,
Yeah.
but I'd rather hear you have a nice cock.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't have a big dick, but my girlfriend tells me I have a big dick. And the first couple of times I was like, is she fucking with me?
Yeah.
I was like, is she fucking...
She doing a bit?
She isn't sarcasm.
Yeah,
she doing a
That's
bit?
sarcasm.
He grabs her by the face. He's like, "You being sarcastic? It's sarcasm. I can't read. When I'm horny, I don't understand sarcasm.
Are you doing a bit right now? Like, what are you doing? In bed right now?
You're insulting the cock. You're insulting El Coco.
Yeah. Girls
He
out there.
built this empire.
Yeah. If your man has a little dick, girls out there, just tell them you got a nice dick. It's a nice cock.
Yeah.
And don't call it a willy. Don't call it a pee-pee.
Yeah.
Don't call
Don't
call
call
it a
it a
cock
clit.
or
Don't-
dong.
Don't,
Yeah.
when he pulls it out, don't go, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, c'est mignon.
Yeah, don't bend over like you're talking to a child. You're like, give it like an Eskimo kiss. Just
Don't do this.
yeah.
Don't pretend that you're pinching on your screen. Don't do that.
No. That's funny.
Don't do that.
That's funny.
Get the wrong. Every time you're gonna be on your
Don't
screen,
stop- yeah.
every time she's gonna be on your
Stop
screen, she's
doing
gonna be
that,
like, "You talking
ladies."
about my dick?
Yeah.
Are you
Ladies,
talking to your friends about my dick right now? Is that what you're doing?" She's like,
That
"No."
must suck though. When like if your dick is that small,
Yeah.
I think I just wouldn't. I wouldn't bang.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
I'd
able
be
to.
like, fuck it. I like being celibate.
be a
Yeah.
lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because how do you pull it out?
Yeah.
Like, where is it?
Yeah. There's a guy I know through another guy I know. I won't mention names.
You know a lot of dick dudes.
Well, every dude I know has a dick, but there's a guy I know through a guy I know, and he has like the micro penis.
Is this real?
What is a micro penis? Like technically,
Pull it up.
That's
'cause we hear it
I'll
often.
pull it up.
We
Yeah,
hear
pull it up.
often,
We'll blur it
but
out.
What's the
No,
size?
you can't blur it out.
Who's gonna blur it out? I'm
You
not
can
gonna
blur it
blur
out.
that
You
shit
can blur it out. You
I
have
gotta
to-
do this in the middle of the night. I fucking got off a
Is
plane.
it like you always hear micro penis? It's like how small?
It's
Is
a
it
baby.
like-
I
It's a
have
baby
it.
dick.
I have it.
So like.
Oh
like,
shit! Hold on. Poseidon
You
has a
have
micro
one?
dick.
No,
yeah.
no. In adults, a penis that measures 3.67 inches or less.
What's 3 inches?
Three
when-
inches is like this.
When erect.
Yeah.
When around.
When,
Okay, yeah,
when-
so my friend that was a micro, penis.
Yeah, he had a disease.
But like there's some people that have like a baby penis.
What's
which
the
is-
difference?
isn't that hermaphrodite?
No. It looks like
You're not
my,
allowed
my finger's
legally
too
to have
big.
that.
Like it's like it looks like a baby penis.
Okay.
I've seen some on Omegle. You know Omegle, the
What's
chat.
Omegle?
It's like chat roulette,
Okay.
where you like webcam. You don't know who's gonna pop up or whatever.
Oh, and you see a guy with a small dick?
That's all they do. People with small dicks, all they're doing is jerking off online.
Oh, so
they're not
that's not a
fucking
place
women.
for
They're
us
not
to go.
fucking dudes. They're just jerking. But yeah, so this guy I know who knows this other guy, told him before his other friends got there, and he sat down with him, and he's like, he goes, hey man, before the boys get here, just want to let you know, I've got a micro penis.
Why is he saying that?
And he goes, because they're all going to be like, hey, what's up, little dick? And the jokes are not going to stop. And they're funny, but I just want to let you know so you don't feel awkward.
they're funny.
They are funny. And he's like, I want you to know so you don't feel awkward and you understand what's going on, that I do have a micro penis. And he's like, can you show me? And he showed him. And it was like, yeah, it was laughable.
God damn.
And,
Laughable.
But he has he's only been in long-term relationships. Never had like one night stands, obviously. So he's been in like 3 relationships in his whole life.
I would think it would be the opposite.
Like, I think too, though, for real, because if you have a dick that's too small to satisfy your woman, lesbians satisfy each other. So you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I
I'll
guess
figure
you
it out.
buy a
I'll be a
dildo or a
lesbian.
strap on.
Yeah.
Cut my hair,
Yeah, that must be weird.
grow a
Though.
mustache.
Having a strap on and you feel you're like, I think I saw a thing once in a sex shop. You can put your dick in a dick.
Oh, like a mech suit.
Yeah.
Like a transformer.
Yeah.
That's sick.
too much.
No, that's probably Japanese.
But
You
it
know, they
must
get
not
those
feel good.
robots, those mech robots.
Yeah.
Like,
But it doesn't feel good for you. You're just fucking a
No,
dick.
but
No.
if your dick is this big,
Yeah.
you want to satisfy.
also,
Yeah,
there's a way to make that feel good.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
you put like a sort of
Vibrator or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in there.
What the fuck?
I hope
fucking
if you have a small
hot
dick,
apple
you
pie.
don't come super quick. That must suck.
Yeah.
The girl's like, it doesn't matter if you have a small. Ah, goddamn, you came already.
Yeah.
and
you
it
fucking.
explodes.
Yeah.
First, yeah, you
Just
just
like
come
come
a lot
out
of
of
jizz.
so much cum.
Yeah. A lot hidden in a little package.
Yeah, that must be wild.
I think though, like you know how whenever fat women wear bathing suits and they get their picture taken, everyone goes, "She's so brave, she's so brave." No one says that about
The guy
guys
taking the photo.
No, but but a guy with a micro penis that admitting. Like telling all his friends he has a micro penis. That's fucking brave.
That's super brave.
Yeah.
Dude, we ridicule you even if you have a giant
Yeah.
dick. We're still gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, we're here
imagine
for you.
imagine having a micro penis. You're
But
done.
Yeah.
what is it with dudes and
No, I disagree. I say don't tell anybody, dude. Fucking don't bring that up. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, don't
gross.
bring up your micro penis.
Yeah.
I
Keep it
feel
to
like
yourself, dude. No one wants to hear it.
I don't understand where like the Omegle shit. They're just dudes like where does that urge
So
to
Omegle
show
just
their
shut down last week, I think,
That's
for
a
the first
shame.
time in 14 years. Because people use it for online content. I tried it once for like magic, showing magic to people on Omegle. So you get random people. You're showing them
Surprise, my
tricks.
cock!
And every third person is like some guy in India with a shitty webcam and like a fucking shower curtain for a window and just like jerking off on his bed on his micro dick. And like literally 1 out of every 3.
Why?
And-
I don't understand why they go
and
there.
I never
Why don't they go to a
posted-
porn site?
I never posted that video because I had to edit that shit. And I'm like, I'm not editing this. And I threw it in the fucking trash.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
like,
wanna watch.
I'm not sitting through one
And
more
they were
second of
always
this.
Indian.
Pretty much, yeah.
A lot of Indian cocks out there.
A lot of guys, a lot of people in India.
Yeah, there's a billion of them, and
Yeah.
many of that billion love showing
And it's
their
like,
cocks online.
yeah, it's untraceable, you know? I feel like in India, when a guy's jerking off on camera, you
Because
just
they
see-
all look the same.
No, just because it's like India, you know? There's so many people.
There's a
And-
man jerking off on camera, and
Yeah.
they're like, and?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, but what? Was he Indian? You're like, yeah, like, that's kind of their thing.
It's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
Did you show him your Bob's in Vaheen?
Yeah. There's the guys, but
Did you motivate him?
it is funny sometimes because like you'll as a grown man, I'll be like, have a deck of cards, and I'll be like ready to, all right, who's the next person? And it's just like crotch shot of this guy
Jesus.
doing this, right? And I'm like,
And a guy that looks like he's
and they
fucking.
and some of them like they'll skip, and some of them just don't skip, and I'm like, dude, skip, fuck, skip. they're still going. They're like, fuck, yeah, I can do this.
He's like,
You know?
you have a nice beard, Houdini.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. He's like, he's like, I was gonna stop. I was gonna stop.
Nice beard.
Maybe I'll keep going.
It's too funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Goddamn, jerking off online.
It is weird. So they shut that shit down. I think
I hope Will Smith is on it.
that's probably who I
It's
saw.
just him crying, jacking his micro penis. Like, is that Will Smith? I'm Indian.
Ask anybody who's been on
That
Omegle,
must-
dude. You've seen a
that
micro
must-
penis.
That must be so weird though. Like when Will Smith meets a girl, she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna suck
Yeah.
Will Smith's
Clitoris.
What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Now I have 2 stories to tell my friends.
Yeah.
One, I sucked Will Smith's dick.
Yeah.
And it was tiny.
Yeah. And he's gay.
Yeah, and he's gay.
So he wasn't getting hard either.
Yeah, he asked me to fuck him in the
Maybe
ass.
that's why
That's
chicks thinks he has a
small dick.
A small dick, yeah.
You
Maybe
can't get
if
hard.
a guy sucked, maybe if that Dwayne Wayne guy sucked his cock, and it'd be like.
It
this
wasn't
fucking
Dwayne
long.
Wade. It was Dwayne Martin, wasn't it? Dwayne Wade is a basketball player.
I thought it was Dwayne Wayne.
And Dwayne has the hugest cock.
Yeah, no.
He's like 6'11".
I can't.
Who's Dwayne Martin?
Was it Dean Martin?
Bro, I'm like, slow.
Fucking-
Dwayne Wade. Bring
Oh,
up
it's
Dwayne
amazing.
Wade.
If it's Dean Martin, that's even better.
Dean
Then
Martin's
the moon
plowing him.
hits your heart
He
like
was-
a
he was
big
98.
pizza pie.
Dwayne Wade. Oh, bro.
Just some random black dude.
He's not random, bro. It's
Well,
Dwayne
he's
Wade.
a bad.
He's not random at all, dude. He's like a fucking NBA
One of the
All-Star.
best fucking NBA players ever.
I don't know. He kind of looks like a generic black dude.
That's racist.
Very.
Why? Because he has a big cock? That's racist, dude.
Exactly.
You know what they were telling me in Dallas? They're like, I don't know if you're ready for this. There's a lot of Indians here. I swear to God. And I was like,
What kind of Indians?
Indians from India.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen Indians. If you're, I go, oh, for poor guys. Are you guys shocked for real? He's like, yeah, it's shocking. They're everywhere.
That's crazy.
And I was like, yeah, but I literally live in Little India.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Why would that surprise me?
Also, you would think Texans, you would think they're used to Indians, right?
Right, yeah.
Cowboy-
see,
Cowboys
funny.
and
these are different ones.
right.
But it was so funny. He was like, I don't know if you ever seen it. He was like, what are you talking about? If I'm from Port Charles, I'm Park X. What a stupid. But they don't know Park X.
Yeah.
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 There's
I was like, you gotta enjoy their food.
I was looking online and there's this. Do you see this video of this lady who got nominated for 2 Grammys? She's sitting in coach. Oh, you see this one?
No,
No.
Oh fuck me, dude.
She starts singing. I'm gonna pull up the video. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's her name?
She's like, fuck.
do we want to watch
I
this?
saved it. It's pretty funny because what happens, it's some entitled. She's like, excuse me, y'all, and in coach. I just got nominated for 2. I just found I got nominated for 2 Grammys. I was like, woo, good, right, cool. And she's like, it starts going off.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
fuck.
I got to hear.
Give me the
Bobby Storm.
Okay.
Give me the speaker,
hold
y'all.
on.
And she's like, and hitting the notes. She sounds good, but like the flight attendant wasn't having it,
Oh, that one.
and he's like, "Hey, can you shut up? Nobody wants to hear this." And she's like, "What do you mean? God wants to hear it." He's like, "No, I'm the captain here. You shut up."
I'm God.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, I saw Tiffany. I saw the chick from the plane. The chick who said that motherfucker's not real.
I don't believe it's
Okay.
her.
She was at the
They
Blaze.
cloned her. I don't believe it's her.
She was getting interviewed by Alex Stein.
That wasn't her, dude.
Little hottie.
That's not her. They switched her out.
All right, you boys ready?
I think we gotta.
I'm charting right now.
Oh, it's because we'll get
Can you guys hear?
barely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
but
put it
barely.
The seatbelt signs off.
The guy's telling her to fuck off.
It's not a disturbance. I was like, I haven't done this in a while. I've gotten to the next status.
I didn't see this part.
I'm enjoying it. So while we're sitting here, could I
Oh, but
She's
they skipped the
that
singing
Jada
part.
Pinkett.
okay, well, I find that
She looks like a chubby Jada.
Can I just say something? So far, can you rewind? Because so far she actually seems reasonable, and they're
Yeah.
being
No,
overly
because they
aggressive.
skipped a large part.
They skipped her singing.
They didn't.
skipped
She's
her
right
singing.
there.
No, they skipped her singing.
They skipped her singing. But
Hold on.
he's just like, hey man, hey lady, can you shut the fuck up? Because like,
But the thing is, she seems nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's super nice, but also shut the fuck up. You're on a fucking plane. There are rules.
Yeah.
There are rules on a plane that are just
But in her defense, when I won at the Supreme Court level, I bought plane tickets. So I was in a plane for 2 days, just telling people I'd won,
Yeah.
and then I'd sing.
Well, it was even
tell
worse
people.
when he won. He's like,
and no one stopped you
free speech is
because you're a
back.
white guy. No one stopped you.
He just kept yelling, free speech is back, and he kept telling
And the
everyone,
free speech is
yell the N-word.
back.
Yell the N-word, sir. You're allowed. We won.
was
Make fun of the
singing-
midgets.
I was-
We won.
I was singing the N word.
What are you doing? Hard on.
Anyways, I just thought it was hilarious because the flight attendant had enough of her shit and was just like, "Hey, can you shut the stop?" And she's like, "No, what do you guys think?" And she thought she was in a fucking movie. She goes, "What do you guys think?" with this little tone.
Oh.
And everybody just goes,
Oh yeah.
and the top comment, which fucking killed me, was, I couldn't hear the flight attendant over the "Let her sing" chanting.
Let her sing.
Nobody fucking wanted her singing.
Well, of course, you're in a plane, bro. You just want to fuck off.
Yeah, dude, shut the fuck up if you're in a plane. I'm sorry.
But the only funny thing to this is I didn't hear the song, but if the song was something that is inappropriate for a plane, like wet ass pussy, like there's a grandma there and she's like, this wet ass pussy.
I just think there's something fucking annoying
down?
about somebody taking up my fucking airspace. Like, you're in a plane, dude. There are rules. Okay, when you're in a plane, you talk like this.
Hey, by the way, airplane rules quickly.
Yeah, don't fucking sing like
do you recline all the way back?
No.
I don't recline
I don't
at
even
all.
recline at all.
Me
Long
neither.
flights?
Me, I had a guy in front of me, bro. Flight to Dallas
Yeah.
was aggressively reclining.
Yeah.
But since I was playing the game of chess in front of me.
Were you putting your foot up in the middle?
No, and then you know what I said? I go, yeah, you're gonna aggressively decline. Then I started aggressively tapping the fucking screen so that he would be like this.
Right.
And be like, you're allowed to recline? I'm allowed to tap this motherfucking screen. You know?
I'm okay with reclining.
I only recline if the person in front of me reclines.
The domino recliner.
Yeah.
I don't recline because I don't want to ruin it for the people behind me.
I get it, but then the thing is, if the person in front of me reclines, then my face and because I'm big, the thing is right in front of my face.
Well, no,
I can't even have a meal.
The key is you put your knee in, you don't let him recline too much.
That's what the guy behind me did recently. I almost turned around and socked him. I was like, because we started this flight, right? And I'm like, this guy reclines. Meal's over, by the way, right?
Yeah.
So it's like meal time or snack time's over. It's like I'm making sure everybody's snacks away before you recline.
This is on the way to Tokyo?
This is just going to New York. It was like real quick. It was just like a little quick
Why you gotta
drink.
recline? It's an hour flight.
And why are you eating a meal?
Yeah.
No, it was a snack, and there was getting like pretzels and a coffee.
You go up and down, and you're fucking having.
I was like, "Can I get a wrap,
wrap,
please?" We had a snack, and I was like, all right, I'm fucking, because I'm 6'3", and I just want some room, and I make sure he's good because I'm being reclined on, and then I look here and I feel something on my fucking elbow, and I swear to God, this man's foot is on the wall.
Oh, I didn't. That's insane.
Right here, right, and I go, and I go, and I elbow him. He moves out of the way. I kind of look back. He doesn't look at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I recline.
That is weird.
He starts fucking putting his knees up or whatever and starts pushing on me like this. Nonstop. And I'm like, go. And it's taking me everything not to turn. And I just quit smoking too. I'm like, I'm ready to fucking, I'm going to jail.
You're ready to break his back.
I'm going to jail for this guy. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to break your back and then I'm going to get my back broken in that prison.
Yeah, one of us is not landing this fucking flight.
Holy shit. What happened?
Yeah, just the whole time I was pushing back. I was going like as hard as I could. I felt his knees like in my back, and I was just like,
this is an hour flight. You guys can't stay civil for an hour?
No, dude.
That's hilarious.
This guy, though, he also got yelled at by another passenger. That's what makes it worse.
For farting?
No, he put his bag up, and he like fucking squished everybody's bag. And this guy's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" He's like, "It's an hour flight. If you're not used to this, you shouldn't travel." And he fucking
doesn't make any sense.
And he's stinky and he's smelly and he had
does
this
that mean?
weird shirt. I
If
don't
you're
know.
not used to this.
Yeah,
If you're not used to getting abused for an hour.
if it was the end of the world, first to
kill
go.
him.
Yeah, he first to go. He voted off the island.
I don't know how to tell you this. It looks like we are heading towards the end of the world, right? Everything's fucked.
The worst is people that take off their shoes in a fucking plane. That's insane.
That's me too, but only in business.
I take my shoes off all the time,
do-
but I do it discreetly. I take my shoes off.
He does.
I'm doing it right now.
Like a little girl.
I take my shoes off, but then I put my feet back in the shoes. So
He just doesn't want them tight around him.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's no. I'm talking about people walking barefoot on the plane.
That's disgusting.
Dude, were we together on the flight where I was like, yo, the woman was barefoot going into the bathroom and coming out? Or was I not?
Was that the Las
I
Vegas?
remember that.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? No, it wasn't Vegas. It wasn't Vegas.
I had a dude ask the flight attendant to put his shoes up on the bags.
Dude,
where
the
my
lady
bag
I'm
was.
talking about, the bathroom, I know for a fact was covered in urine. Head to, I know because I pissed on the floor.
You have to be fucking mental. Like even people that bang in a like a airplane toilet.
Which, by the way, romanticized. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like bang, rent
Rent a cabin
like,
upstairs.
Yeah, or like get a hand job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
like,
okay
just-
with it. I'm okay with the banging. I just physically
I'm not
couldn't do
horny
it
on planes.
because of like the
The size and the
yeah,
smell.
Yeah.
the
But
logistic.
the smell.
The smell wouldn't bug me.
I don't get horny on planes.
Oh, I couldn't get hard with fucking the
Smells
You've
of
never
shit.
you've never jerked off in a plane?
No.
Oh.
What?
No?
I never got horny on a plane.
I'm part of the Mile High Club. The hand job my own hand, Mile High
You
Club.
got
jerked off
horny
in a
on-
plane?
I've jerked on a plane, yeah, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
From
dude.
where to where though?
I
Was
was-
it like a 24-hour flight? Or
No, it was going to Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 7 hours.
Too many fucking
God
snakes on
damn.
this goddamn motherfucker.
No, I was watching a movie and they were like, there was like I saw a titty and I was like, fuck, I gotta go.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah.
you know when
How
you
old
see
were
that
you?
titty and you're like, this is like last year.
I
I've done it multiple times. I've done it more than once.
What I hate about play-
No
It would
way.
have been amazing if you
Yeah,
got
for sure,
caught,
dude.
because you're too famous to get caught jerking
masturbating in
off
that plane.
on,
Yeah.
on a fucking plane.
Yeah, but shame on you for opening that door. You should be the one getting fucking canceled for opening doors on people. And,
We
and
surprised the
bathroom, dude.
magician.
What the fuck? That's
The
fucked up.
surprise is on him. He's a pervert.
Why?
Oh, you jerked off in the airplane toilet?
Of course. Why wouldn't? I'm not a pervert, dude.
Oh, I thought it was because it's not. I think it's not as bad with like a cover.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Where
bad,
do you
too.
come there? That's worse.
There's other people around you. I had an old lady sitting next
I
to
just
me.
come on
They're
myself. and,
both
like,
horrible.
They're both very bad. I
Like
agree.
jerking off, standing up in the smell of shit, and then where do you come? You come-
USA,
Tissue?
freedom. It's a freedom.
Grab some
whack.
tissue, throw it in there, and it's fucking. And they
Fuck
throw,
you.
they throw it at the plane or whatever.
No.
Have you
How
guys
do you get
ever?
horny? You get all gas. Do you? Is it just me? I feel so bloated on a plane.
I feel bloated too.
I'm still bloated right now. I feel like I'm.
I can be
I'm-
horny and
I'm
bloated.
bloated.
I can have a hard cock and full stomach.
Hard cock, full stomach. On a plane though, the plane is.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
My
Altitude.
head hurts. I don't like it.
No, altitude
I'd
doesn't affect
like
me.
to bang like private jet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Private jet or first class, no one else, and if everyone knew, so they don't
They don't
bother
come
you.
in, yeah.
That's
but
weird.
just having like, cause I don't want anyone like looking at me. I
look
don't
weird.
want to be banging and then seeing a guy fucking jerking off.
You need to fly Emirates, Mike. They have first class.
I
They
did,
have
yeah.
they have the your own walled off. It's a walled off. It's
It-
your own room
It
basically.
is, but it isn't. I had it.
They
I
could
flew,
tell
you
I
you're
flew
banging.
first class Emirates to West, and we couldn't bang. There was
Cause you're two dudes.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
obviously.
frown upon that.
They would have thrown you off the plane.
yeah, we were careful to do it over like neutral territory. We're like, oh, we're coming up on Qatar. I better stop grabbing my dick. But yeah, there's like this little wall in between you, but it doesn't go all the way down. It's like a seat still, right? So you could get a hand job in one of these
From
but,
a flight attendant.
But the bathrooms in those fucking planes
Huge?
are very fuckable.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, heated floors. They're about as long as this podcast room. Heated floors, shower at the other end. Like,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
The shower's amazing. You could. What about the flight attendants? They put out. What are we saying?
they're super hot, and they're all international. They all speak 19 languages.
God damn.
And you get free booze, like free and a la carte dining, which is wild.
Wow.
Which is like, it's not like we're gonna heat up the food. It's what do you want? The chef's gonna make it when you want it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
insane.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I just came back with Air Canada. It was like, you want a chicken wrap? I said no.
I'm so used to Air Canada meals. It's wild.
I'm pretty sure they're disgusting.
You ever get picked up? Did I tell you about this? They got picked up in a Porsche in Air Canada.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was flying to, where's the flying? I was flying to Spain. It was first class, but I landed in Toronto for a layover. And I guess my gate was like a 15-minute walk, but I had a 45-minute layover. I land there, and there's a guy holding my name on a sign right as we get out the plane before that tunnel. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, would you like to go to the signature lounge? And I was like, yeah. And we opened the side door, and everybody's leaving this way, and we just go down, and now we're on the tarmac. There's a
You
Porsche.
get in a Porsche.
Yeah, and he drives
What?
me and he talks to me, whatever. Private elevator, and I go to this thing. Yeah, wasn't expecting it.
God damn.
It's pretty sick.
Wow.
That's how the elites are living, Mike.
Yeah. And then he jerked me off. And I was
Yeah.
like, fucking this Will Smith.
You're like, this is why I paid extra.
Yeah.
You got a tiny dick, sir.
What was the Porsche?
I don't know.
Car.
Four door?
Four door. Yeah. So Cayenne.
SUV?
Or not Cayenne.
Panamera.
Panamera. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
You remember those shirts that used to come out where it was like pointing up and it goes the man and then pointing down the legend?
Yeah.
And Will Smith was I am legend. His shirt has to say
The legend.
the legend, the myth.
The truth.
Well, yeah, and plus, like, you know how everyone think like if he can't bang white chicks because white chicks think all black dudes have big dicks.
Except for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn.
that must be weird.
Is
Like-
he mixed at all? I feel like Will Smith
He's
might be
got
mixed.
mixed feelings about his life decisions.
That's true.
But it's not even his fault. It's everyone fucking talking
so you
about
think
him.
like if he does the 19andMe test, he's like 94% Chinese?
Yeah, he might be like Finnish or something.
Either way, whether he has a small dick or a big dick, what's sad for me is that all the people around him that are supposed to take care of him are throwing him under the bus.
yeah.
Yeah.
His ex-wife, his
fuck.
best friend, his lover.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, did this Dwayne
Oh, yeah, what
whatever
did Dwayne
guy?
Johnson say?
It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
can you imagine getting plowed by him, dude? He's got a
Fuck,
hog
The
for
Rock.
sure.
The Rock
Bro,
must have
he's
a.
dead.
He must. It mustn't be that long, but it must be like this
Yeah, yeah.
thick.
Yeah, you would
and
hear
just
a
muscles
crack.
on it.
It's like
You
a
would hear a
football.
crack.
Yeah.
It would break in half.
It looks like
Yeah,
a forearm. It's just like
yeah.
a fucking forearm.
Yeah, your ass, your whole pelvic
yeah.
area is
Yeah,
done.
you feel like you're like, oh,
Yeah, he can-
and then you gotta hold your hips so you don't fucking split
He
open.
puts it in you and then he flexes. He's like, "Rrrr." You're like, oh, what's going on?
The Rock.
The Rock
Goddamn.
bottom.
Call
right
him
up
the
your
Rock
ass.
for nothing. Yeah.
What did you guys want?
I also
I
feel
don't
like
know.
anyone
I
with
saw
the
you
name.
googling something,
Yeah, we-
and then
I
looking
thought
at the.
I thought
just
Dwayne
Googling-
Johnson said something about
No,
him
he's
having a
just
small
Googling
dick.
delicious cocks.
I think anyone with the name Dwayne has to have a big dick.
But no, the guy.
I feel like Dwayne
the
is
guy
a big
that
dick
was
man.
banging.
Oh, Bilal.
No,
oh
no,
no,
the guy that was banging Will Smith. See if he responded or what he looks like.
Dwayne. What was it?
You were the one researching this.
Martin?
Dwayne Martin.
Something
I
Martin.
think it was Dwayne Martin.
Or Dean.
Oh yes, it was. It was.
What's his Google?
I think that's an actor, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know this guy. You've seen this guy.
Bring him
you,
up.
Can you bring him up?
Bring him up, Javier.
I don't think he said anything.
Bring up his photo.
But bring up his photo so we can see how.
It's so funny that like this guy might come out of the woodwork now and also have a story, and like people are just gonna nonstop.
That's Jada.
There he
Oh,
is. There he is.
here.
Right there. You know this guy. That's what I'm saying.
Seen this
He's a
guy.
comedian. He's a funny guy.
Oh wow.
This guy's a funny guy. He's been in.
Oh, that's
Will
not
Smith rep denies allegations,
good. Yeah, obviously. What is the rep gonna do now?
That's wild, bro. He
There's a lot
was
of pictures of them together.
but also like fuck,
Tearing his ass
let these
up.
guys fuck, dude.
I don't
Like,
mind that
what's
they're
the
banging.
problem here?
I'm telling you, the real problem here
Is Jada
is Jada. She caused this.
snitch
and
ass
that
bitch?
Bilal.
And the
Yeah,
Bilal
fuck
guy.
Yeah,
Jada.
but let's just shut the fuck up. I wonder how much they
Yeah.
paid him.
Fucking poor Will Smith, for real.
Fuck Jada.
I do
though,
feel
seriously.
bad because he didn't do anything
outta
wrong.
Yeah.
Will Smith's just living his life.
Someone needs to stop this lady. Like she should not be on a book tour right now.
I'm angry at Chris Rock right now.
He
He should have fucking let that weak man hit him.
yeah.
He should have hugged him. When Will Smith like just hug him,
I get it, man.
fucking,
Come here, bro.
turn him around, tell him, flip him over.
gonna be okay.
You're gonna be good. You're there
Ah.
you go. Fucking.
After this, though, could you imagine the jokes that he might bring to the next Oscars?
Will Smith?
No, Rock.
Oh shit! If they have him
After everything that's happened this year, if he hosts the Oscars again, like how funny that shit would be, it would just be a roast.
Yeah.
back. Yo.
How can you? And plus, like right now, Will Smith, he's not doing really movies anymore. But for a while, he was an action star. You want an action star with a big dick. Like if
Yeah.
any action star that doesn't have a big dick, you're like, what the fuck? How are you gonna save the world?
Yeah.
With that fucking 3-inch cock.
I don't think it's the dick size that's the problem. I think the problem is that a guy that looks like a black child destroyed his anus.
yeah.
You get fucked with Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Next Oscars, it's gonna be a roast about him getting spit roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting destroyed,
Oh,
quote unquote.
the description was crazy. How the
Killed,
guy said it. What did he say?
murdered.
Oh fuck! I
It
gotta
was
find-
murder.
Murdered.
It was
Murdered.
murder.
Yeah.
The woman's reaction is so funny that because she's just like, and she like the whole time she's trying to like catch up to what he's saying. She doesn't say a word. This guy keeps talking himself into the spotlight, and she's just
I
sitting
have
there.
the video of the interview.
It's pretty
Oh.
funny.
Can I see it? I didn't see it.
Pull it up.
After every accusation, he's like, allegedly.
Also, maybe it's just bi, dude. Maybe just like
I don't care. His sexuality
You know?
isn't what bothers me. I feel bad for him.
Oh, is this Bilal guy?
this the guy. Look,
what a
he's
piece
friends.
of shit, though.
Yeah.
He's friends with everyone.
Friends with
He's
everyone.
A big fat tub of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fuck.
Best friend of
think,
40. Best friend of 40 years, dude. What a rat.
Oh,
what a
what a
fucking stool
fucking
pigeon, eh?
It'd be your own people.
Ugh.
It always is, dude.
Look
this
at him
is
with
this
that
is
fucking-
dude. This is Poseidon in 30 years, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was
This is
thinking.
Poseidon.
Oh, what the hell, bro?
ratting about Mike
Yeah.
Mike getting fucking bent over in 30 years.
Mike was getting fucked up the ass.
Yeah.
Getting murdered. He's getting murdered.
Dude.
You remember that Modest tour? You remember that shit? Everyone's asshole was destroyed. Their assholes were not modest. They were all getting banged in the ass.
Yeah, Poseidon's be like, I used to date Tupac. Trying to ruin everyone.
Yeah.
All right, play it.
If it fucking loads.
What app did you use?
Twitter.
He's watching it
Okay.
through Twitter.
Yeah, it was working before. What happened? Refresh. Oh no, you're not on Twitter. You're on this celebrity gossip site.
Yeah, you are. You're on some random website.
Celebrities that I've done business
do I put
with,
it big?
I've done
Right there, you
business
see
with-
the little 2 arrows? There you go.
Yeah, what does he do though?
He's like, I've
Oh
done
my
business
fucking
with
God.
these people.
I made business with them peeps. Just leave
Oh,
it
you
normal.
imagine how afraid everyone in that video is right now.
Yeah.
Like Cedric
Yeah.
the Entertainer is
Yeah, it
probably
is.
like,
celebrities
oh,
that I've
fuck.
done
Jamie
business
Foxx,
with
the
and
guy,
I've done
goddamn
things
it.
with. And during the latter years of our relationship,
Latter
Will
years.
was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will
No, not everyone.
needed that validation to have.
This is
that
all
type
fine.
of
It
woman.
takes a
saw
weird
her
left
say
turn.
Yeah.
That Will Smith had a small dick.
Oh, I'm saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe, there's
pinky
nothing
toe.
you can
Pinky
do to
toe.
please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she
That
want
baby leg?
God
you
damn.
can beat a person so much.
fuck,
that they
Tupac's
fall
in
into
heaven
submission.
smiling.
Yeah,
Who
dude,
needs
he's in
enemies
Cuba.
when they got friends.
This
Yo,
huge
this
dick.
interview is
I can
garbage.
tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So you like you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I'm blowing you up.
This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't
He
gonna
might
say,
have just
you know, they
been
probably
friendly
been
because
after
of
myself,
what he
right?
walked in on.
They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab.
That's
Even
fucked
though
up.
you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab.
Why?
And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Look at her reaction. Just,
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game.
just watch her.
So
What?
3 minutes later, after them telling me,
Hurry
hey,
up
you got
and
eyes
wait.
on Will.
Yeah.
You got, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room.
No.
So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm
As
on
if you
walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone.
unlock someone's
Yo,
dressing
we
room.
need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like I'm trying to find is like this is unlike him, right? So all right, I open the
He
door
fucking
to
unlocks
Dwayne's
the
dressing
door.
room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, like murder. There was murder in there.
There's murder there. Look at her face.
Nah.
What did you do?
Even when I was,
I'd
with
start
the
jerking off. What would you do?
That's the
goes,
best
"Oh,
ad for
oh,
to
shit,
shock
oh,
live.
shit."
Yeah.
You looked at my Instagram.
Oh my god.
God damn.
They had such a better podcast than we just did, though.
Oh yeah.
That was the most legendary.
dude.
Imagine having a guest on, you don't know what he's about to say,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
And
"Whoa."
plus, you're like, I've Bilal, brother Bilal. You're like, ugh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be garbage. You see him walk in, you're like, what a fucking shit. Well,
Yeah.
really? Goddamn.
She gets like 14 views a podcast, and then all of a sudden this guy comes on. And she's like, "What the fuck is he saying?"
Remember a few years ago, I had a guy on the French cast who was a politician that then became a real estate agent.
Oh, yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, I'm telling you, I'm in there. I'm in the know. Justin Trudeau, his wife's already left him. They're divorced. It's fake. She's banging someone else, and all the stuff he said came true.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. It's so funny.
You're the brother Bilal of politics.
Yeah, he's the brother Bilal of politics. Yeah. Yo, I saw a video of Trudeau on the way here. I guess he wanted to show that he's a good person, so he went to like an Indian restaurant.
In Vancouver.
I don't know if it was Vancouver or
It was,
Montreal.
I heard it was Vancouver.
Okay, bro, I was so embarrassed.
He
He
really
was like, "Look,
trying to make up.
I'm putting stuff in bags for." As he was dressed up like he was a cook, and he's like, 1, 2,
Oh,
and
no,
you
I
could
didn't see that.
bro, he was tired
What
and
color was
struggling.
his face?
It was brown.
Oh,
Yeah, he was in character. But it's just so cringy. Like people are gonna be like, "He's the real guy. He works with us." Like, oh,
yeah. Can you imagine the idiots that believe that, like, oh, he's
he
just
took a
one of
part-time
us.
job. Yeah.
You know, like when somebody's working at a homeless shelter, some celebrity, and you're like, oh, they're just normal people, just like us. Like, no,
No, they're not.
they're doing this for charity. They're not like you. They're just kind of fucked up.
I can't find the video.
Did you guys see the Chinese appointed a AI humanoid CEO?
No, I'm scared though.
Really? For what company?
Some company in China, I guess a tech company, and it's like a sex doll.
What?
It's a humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's the CEO.
Oh, and it's a lady?
It's a lady.
Can you bring this up?
Tang Yu.
There you go.
No. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Don't thank me yet.
Fuck, she's hot.
She's fuckable. No, this isn't it. That's not her.
Nah?
No, it's not her.
Shit.
Go to DuckDuck. What are you browsing on? You on Google?
Google, yeah.
Nah, you fucking fanboy. Go to DuckDuckGo. You know what DuckDuckGo?
Is that the weird search engine?
It's a search engine that doesn't. It's like unbiased.
I thought it was.
And
I
then
heard
go.
it was
You'll
for sexual predators.
Privacy
we don't talk about that.
Okay, what do I search?
Search CEO AI China.
Thank you.
China. Baidu CEO warns China's... No.
Look at pictures, images. You'll see her. She's got long hair and like bionic arms.
Whoa.
Long hair?
Yeah.
She's probably
I
got
love how that's what
bionic
threw him
arms,
off.
so
It was the body. He's like, long hair?
Because all I'm getting is this.
she's probably got the bionic arms. Because if she's kind of hot
No.
and she looks like a sex
'Cause I'm
robot,
an image.
everyone's
Everyone's
trying
trying
to
to
fuck her. So she's like, I'm your boss, you fucking asshole.
I'm your boss.
I can't find... That's fucking weird. Oh, is it this?
That looks like a woman.
That looks like a sex
It's
doll.
written Chinese inventor.
Here she is.
How did you find...
How come I
How
can't
bad
find
are you
this?
at Google? What'd you Google?
There.
Go up.
He told me to go duck.
Company
go.
appoints world's first ever AI-powered
Oh,
robot CEO.
and she looks like Pinky Doll.
Yeah, she does look like Pinky Doll. She's like, ice cream's so good. Ice cream's so good.
Oh, yeah, a bit of Pinky
Yes,
doll,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Ice cream is so good.
So yeah,
That was Japanese.
isn't that fucked up?
Ice cream.
There's multiple pictures. Look at this one. That's not
Oh,
scary.
she looks mental.
Mika. Oh, Mika.
That's a
She's
demon.
got the fucking Borgo
That's
eyes.
a demon,
me,
dude.
me and Wes were talking about like if she, how terrifying it would be first of all to get fired by that, and like you walk into the office,
Bring it on
would
big
you
screen.
be allowed? I think you should be allowed to just beat the shit out of it if you got fired by it. They should just allow that.
Poseidon,
No?
what's going on?
It's not. I can't find.
How
the
does he
fuck-
find it in a second, bro?
Look,
What
so
are you
many, so
Googling?
many
I
pictures.
typed
Look at
in-
all these
It's
pictures.
just full of pictures.
Chinese
First ever. Mika is the first ever AI
Mika-
human-like robot.
Mika, human-like robot AI.
If we see what he was searching, it was something else. Woman, hair, AI,
Oh,
Chinese.
Chinese company appoints AI doll. Okay, I found it.
Thank you.
God damn.
All right. Oh, the
Oh,
glasses.
she looks better with glasses.
Yeah, you gotta hide
With
her eyes.
glasses,
They
she
gave her
doesn't
a little
look as
dumpster
mental.
too. They gave her a little dumpster back there. Look at that.
Where? Let me
Wait,
see.
is she wearing underwear?
Go back to that first picture where she's keynoting.
Why
yeah.
is she dressed kind of slutty though?
How do you
Yeah.
Like,
mean?
she's not slutty, but she's like.
Why
Form-
do you give her
form-fitting?
tits? Hold on, I
Form-fitting?
want to see your
Why
face.
do you
Poseidon.
give her like tits? Make her chubby and
It's China, dude.
wearing a pantsuit. I want a fucking Hillary.
Oh, yeah,
Hillary
look at that.
Clinton look.
Yeah, but in China, they're like, we want to maybe fuck it legally also.
Oh, and go down like she's got.
No, bro, go back. Go back. But you're gonna get the wrong
Why,
stuff.
why is she a black? Like or
I think she just
She's
tan.
kind of
Click
international.
right there.
she's not.
Where?
Yeah.
Right there. No,
not
down, down.
Chinese.
She's definitely spray tan.
Here.
No, one down, bro. Look,
Yeah, she
right
looks
there.
like a spray tan white.
Yeah,
chick.
yeah, exactly. That's what it looks
Oh
like.
yeah.
She has the face of Pinky Doll, the eyes of Sebastian Borgo, and the ass of Will Smith.
Hot though.
Well,
I'd let her destroy me.
Mike, what would you do to Mika?
It like, if she came on to you in a meeting,
I'd be scared.
yeah, obviously at
Yeah.
first.
Give me your tiny, tiny human cock.
At first, there's terror, right? But once you get past the terror, you're like, well, maybe.
I don't know. It seems like she'd be terrified. It seems like she would talk. Does she speak Chinese?
She must.
speaks
or
every
else
language.
she'd be the worst fucking Chinese CEO in the history.
Could you imagine?
She speaks every language, dude.
So I don't even know what the fuck she's telling me.
The smartest person on earth.
Yeah, you ask her what time. What time is does my shift start? Ice cream's so good.
Ice
Just
cream's so
replies.
good. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Generic.
Gang gang. gang
Fucking,
Ice
she's
cream's so
making
good.
popcorn with. Like what?
You're like,
Am I
what,
getting
what
fired?
is this meeting about? Yeah. She's
Why is this bitch making
China,
popcorn?
so good.
If I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, what they're trying to do is she's the figurehead, but it's like a group of CEOs that
She is the
make
CEO.
the decisions.
She is the chief executive officer.
But she doesn't make the decisions. Humans make the decisions.
She makes the decisions. That's what I'm saying. She is
Really?
She was appointed the chief executive officer, the director of operations. That
You're
is
telling
her.
me that in charge of a company
Yes.
is both a robot and a woman?
And a sex doll.
What is this?
Yeah. It is crazy.
You know how fucking offensive that is for every woman at that company? That they're like, there's a, oh, god damn it. Fucking a
You gotta
fake
be
robot woman.
fucking kidding me.
Yeah. Fucking Caitlyn Jenner's Woman of the Year. Now this fucking woman.
She'll be Woman of the Year next year.
And yeah, and the best part is that a lot of women pushed for all that shit to happen.
Yeah.
Because, there's a line, the slippery slope thing. They let the slippery slope happen, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Lady robots are taking over.
Lady
Yeah, women are
robot.
like equality. Men are like, we could just make the woman. How about that?
And then if we're not happy, we unplug her.
Yeah, we'll just, how about we'll make our own woman? You
Yeah.
guys calm down.
Yeah, because she's the CEO. Like, she runs it, but there's definitely humans
Yeah.
that can go like, okay, this is out of fucking control.
When she's got too many opinions, we
Yeah.
mute her.
You think the amount of sexual assault she's gonna fucking have in her lifetime is gonna be insane?
What if it's backwards and she's just assaulting everyone?
Yeah.
don't
Keep
think-
working, tuts.
Yeah, if that's the case, they programmed her that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a dude who programmed her.
Yeah. That is wild, though. It is pretty funny to think about that we're getting to a point where leadership is now handed off to AI. I think that's the future. I think we should have AI presidents, AI prime ministers, AI leaders.
I don't trust that shit.
I don't. We don't trust it.
I don't
but
trust humans.
Our kids are not going to care like us, right? They're going to be raised by an AI nanny and shit, right? So it'll get to a point where that's going to be normal, dude, and we're going to love it. We're
You
going
made
to
me want to kill myself.
It won't matter.
It's so dystopian.
It won't matter if you do.
It's so scary.
Yeah, suicide is never off the table. Just remember that.
For me, yeah, it's so I don't like that dystopian future.
Yeah.
You heard about that digital ID now that Europe passed?
Is it past now? Yeah, I saw your tweet about it.
Yeah,
I'm not against it.
I'm super against
What do
it.
you have
What
to
is
hide?
it?
What are you hiding, dude?
Oh, go fuck yourself. What are you
hiding?
hiding with your bullshit?
What is it?
I hate that. It's so everything they're saying is for the sake of convenience, but they're doing everything that conspiracy theorists said they were going to do, and they said we're never going to do this. So
Mark
they're-
of the beast.
Yeah, well, some people it's basically a little chip that includes everything on it, like your vaccine, your ID, your driver's license. So then it's simple. And now they're discussing it's so small. It's a small chip like this. You access to everything. Your bank accounts, it's all in one place. Only the government has access to it. And your money, it's all like Bitcoin. It's all digital currency. So all your currency is that one thing. And it's like the next step is you don't want to get it robbed. We're just gonna put it under your skin, and it's easy anywhere you go.
Beautiful.
And it's like.
Where's the
Dude, are you
problem?
fucking crazy? I
What's
don't
the
want. First of all, I want some privacy. I don't want the government to have access to all my stuff I want. My money, no cash, no. I don't like that shit.
They have access whether you like it or not.
They don't have access to cash.
You're rocking 2 phones. They have twice
but they
the
don't have
amount of
access
data
to
on
cash.
you than
His
anyone else.
phones all have VPNs
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
and private browser VPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, like, what's the worst that they could do?
It's not about. But here's what. It's not about what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the fact that just the principle of it. I have rights.
Yeah, but I'm also like
That's like
carrying
if a guy-
around a wallet and
If
a
a guy
passport.
doesn't have usable sperm or a disease, it still doesn't make it okay to rape people. It's like, what's he gonna do? It's still. I don't want to get raped. I don't want people to get raped. He shouldn't be
Yeah.
raping people.
But it doesn't make it okay to shame him for it. Like, I mean, what I'm
Yes,
saying
it
is like,
does. Stop raping.
not for the rape, but what I'm saying is like I'm walking around with a wallet and a passport, going to the airport, and
Yeah.
I'm like fucking my pockets are full, and I literally had this thought the other day. It's like why do I fucking have a physical passport anymore? Why do I have a fucking driver's license? Why do I have a bank card? I can use this for my bank card, which is nice now,
Right.
but I can't use this for my ID.
But
I can't
hold
use it
on.
for my passport, and
But hold on, hold on.
they're both in my pocket.
They're both in your pocket, and it would be nice to digitize them and keep them separate. The fear here is that that's not what they're doing. They're putting everything in one, so everything.
Good.
No, it's not good. You
It's
have to have
easy.
the option of having some kind of privacy. Keep some shit separate.
Nah, I like it. I like that it's all just easy. Like I'm not. I don't give a shit. Like
Nah, man. Especially with what happened in Canada with those truckers when they froze their bank accounts. You could see what they'll do. Like they'll go to weird lengths. I don't want the government to have ultimate
if
control.
the government wants to freeze your bank account, they're gonna freeze your bank account. There's nothing you're going to do to stop it. Even if you have a VPN, they're still going to freeze your bank account. They're going to seize
I don't know
your
why
assets.
you're bringing it up, but I never said the VPN is going to help you. From,
No,
what
but
I'm saying is they shouldn't have the right to freeze
Yeah,
your
but
shit.
they'll still knock at your door and they'll still be like, hey, this is a cease order and we're going to fucking take this and we're going to throw you in jail. Like, if they want to do all that, they're going to do it. It's not going to be an app that makes them do it. They're going to do it no matter what if they want to. Now, at least we have all our shit in one place and we don't...
So for convenience sake, you give up everything.
Give up what? I'm not giving up anything.
Of course, you're giving up privacy. You're giving up freedom.
How am I giving up privacy? I don't, like, nobody has privacy. No one has privacy.
People have privacy.
No one has privacy.
There's a certain
I
level
don't
of
think
privacy.
so.
I don't think in today's day and age you have privacy. I think there's a satellite that can see a dime on the ground. I
believe that,
I don't
yeah.
think you have privacy. If they want you to not have privacy, you won't have privacy. If you give them a reason to take away your privacy, they will take away your privacy. But by being like, oh, that's it, you know, like they're gonna like. They don't care. Like, that's the thing. It's all about convenience, I think. I don't think it's actually evil. I think it is about convenience. Like, it makes it easy.
What are you talking about? We went through years of the pandemic. We saw that it was more than just convenience.
Yeah, but you know how happy I was compared to the Americans that I had an app and they had a fucking stupid card they had to pull out of their wallet when they got to, like, a bar and it was all, like, gross. And I was like, oh, I got the app. That's nice and simple. I don't like it. I didn't like having the shot.
The card was good because people were able to fake it.
That's true. But... I like the convenience of having like a one-stop shop on my phone. That is like, give me the social credit score.
That's another thing. The social credit score. So there's the next level.
I love it.
Is the social credit score is another fucked up thing that I don't want to have. Why would we want to have that, dude? Social credit.
So you're a good citizen.
No, and first of all, guys like him or me, the worst thing is social credit.
Keep you in line.
The worst thing is social credit. That means it doesn't matter how much money you have, Mike. If you talk too much shit and the government doesn't like you, your social credit is down, which is going to give you less access to buses, planes. It's fucking crazy. Why would we gear up towards this? We've seen it happen. China's doing it. We don't like it. We have videos. We don't like what they're doing. Why would we repeat it?
I don't mind it. I think it's
crazy.
fine. I think it's fine. I think if you're in a position where you're in anyways, I don't think it matters what anyone says about you because you'll have people that will back you up.
That you see what happens in China. It does, dude. The Alibaba guy disappeared.
Yeah, but probably for good reason. He's probably like on islands and shit.
He was talking shit about and not even shit. All he questioned was the way they were handling COVID at the time. He goes, I feel like they're not doing a good job, and they disappeared.
But they are communists.
Yeah,
That's different. We're not communists. Even though we act communist sometimes, we're not.
yet.
Yeah, but it's not even close. It's not even close.
No, there's steps,
there are
dude.
things that, there are steps, but I also feel, I don't know. I feel like, dude, nothing I have is private. I don't believe that. I don't believe that I have privacy. And that,
But you don't
on
wanna
that
have
point-
privacy.
No, I just don't believe I have it. I don't have a choice to have it or not. I don't think I have a choice.
I almost feel that we lost that like 20 years ago.
When smartphones came out, we were fucked. Like, it's over.
I remember like my ex when I first got like an Alexa at home. She was like, "We should watch out," and I was like, "I don't
too
care."
late.
Like,
Yeah.
and even if the government watches what I do, like
Yeah.
they're just gonna find out. Whenever I see someone, I Google either net worth or naked.
Yeah.
So I just want to know what people look like naked.
He Googled
how
something
rich
else
they
that
are.
starts with N every time.
Will Smith, naked, net worth.
Yeah.
Will Smith, clothes on, net worth.
But it's crazy though that we're just everyone's okay with it and we're heading towards that.
I don't think like I'm not okay with it, but I've just
Given up,
accepted.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's over. We lost 30 years.
It's how I
ago.
felt about the vaccines and shit in Canada. I didn't want them, but I had to travel. So I was like, okay, I need them to travel. Period. Right? There was no option.
Coercion.
So it's
You
like
were coerced.
I can sit there and be like, rah rah, get my bank account frozen. They're still going to do it anyways. Right? They're still going to pass the laws anyways. Like there's nothing. So I feel like, okay, I get it. It's convenient. Let's do it. Whatever.
There was a video that I saw online that there was a device that had a camera, but it also had like a Wi-Fi adapter.
Oh, I saw
And then they blocked the camera of this device.
Oh, yeah, the
And
Wi-Fi,
Even
yeah.
with the Wi-Fi bands,
Yeah, they
it
could see you.
basically bounced off of everything, and they were able
Like
to
Daredevil.
recreate exactly where
Yeah.
you were. Bro, I was freaking I was like, what? Oh, nobody's safe. We're all fucked.
But that's it. It's like, what are you doing that merits this crazy secrecy?
But it's not the crazy. That's the
I think we
wrong
should
way to
live in a
look at it.
society where it's all open.
But that's
Information is just free flowing.
That's the wrong way to look at it. It's not the way it used to be. The way the laws were here, why it was a good country, is you were innocent until proven guilty. Now it's almost like you're guilty until you're proven innocent. That's crazy. Like, what do you have to hide? I don't need to hide
I think
anything.
you were
It's the
always guilty
principle.
until proven
It's
innocent.
it's the principle. I don't need to hide anything. It's just I shouldn't be victim to this.
Yeah, but I also think like people were like, she's a witch, and they burned her before they figured it out. You know, so I think
she
it's
was a
always
witch.
Yeah, but she was a witch. She did deserve to die in the fire. But I think that like people are proven guilty before innocent, anyways. I think it's a court of public opinion rather than the government deciding, and you know that can be coerced, just like on social media. And like we're already like if somebody wants to finish your career, like they'll try through social media, and Mike knows this too. It's like it's not just the government that's going to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like just if you got nothing to hide, you're fine. But if you got, you know, that's how I feel.
I mean, if you have nothing to hide, you're not fine either. Because there's people who don't do anything and they still get fucked over.
Well, good. They're not doing anything. They should give them something to do.
For real, though, it is fucked up. Though. It's actually very fucked up that we got to this point. I never really believed that the social credit thing was going to start hitting our shores. I thought someone in the government's going to be like, this is stupid. I don't care how much meat this guy eats or how many cartons of milk they buy a month, like to put limits on that shit.
Yeah, but-
and now that we're heading towards them rationing our food, that's crazy, bro.
But it's also what we already use, though, with like our numbers, right? So like your social media numbers, what do you think that is? When you're getting brand deals, when you're talking to other companies, when you're going to a mixer and meeting CEOs, like what do you say to them? You say, I have this many subscribers. Oh, I just sold out a thing. I have this. And
That's not, I say I fucked Will Smith.
Right, yeah. Which is also arguably good social credit.
credit,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty good social credit for that
Bad
guy.
for Will, though.
Yeah,
Or if
good
you
for,
catch Will Smith
good for
getting
brother,
fucked, that's
whatever his
good.
name was. Great score on his end, but that's the thing. We're still using social credit, even though it's not the government controlling. We still use it. We want it.
No,
We-
there's social credit, but this, you know the social credit I'm talking about. I'm not talking about social credit and taking the words and making credit. I'm talking about the actual social credit of rationing what you buy right now. Of you're emitting too much CO2, so you've already had your carton of milk this month. That kind of shit. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
that's weird.
I think
shit,
though,
bro.
if we get to that, because they have that in China,
Yeah.
and people just get fake license plates, and they,
Yeah,
you know.
fake licenses or fake
Yeah.
cards but how rampant are those? It's just I don't like the fact that we're like fact that people want to circumvent it shows that the majority of people don't want that.
Yeah.
But we still just go because it's so hard because it's government became so big.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. There really isn't.
Yeah, I'm always like, I'm not gonna be able to fight this. So
Yeah.
how can I get around
Circumvent it, yeah.
Like what we did like during COVID when you needed that paper to
Ugh.
get around. I just had printed up a paper.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Do you guys think with all this shit happening, do you guys think people are going to start having rooms in their houses where it's completely disconnected from technology?
I saw the
Have
device.
you ever been to his fucking? He already
lives in-
has that.
yeah.
If you're Epstein,
Yeah,
you'll definitely have a few of those rooms.
There's a device. Phil was doing a video on it. I think it's like $8,000. I'm not sure, but basically it goes in the middle of the room, and everything around is just
Like
not going to work.
EMP.
It's not.
It's like a
It's
bubble.
not going to explode your
It's like a
stuff.
no, it's
Just
like
nothing
a-
works. Your phone, nothing works. You can say
Really?
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
I
a
was
bubble.
telling him was like, can you find out if it's for sale? Because like I don't know. Because like if it's for sale,
For
Like a
theaters
jammer.
and
yeah, dude, I would invest. I would buy it and then resell to
Yeah.
theaters. I would sell
That's
to
a great idea,
mobsters.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like a jammer,
I,
right?
I
Yeah.
checked for that. For like on tour because you know those yonder pouches
Mm-hmm.
they sell.
Yep.
They're too expensive.
Too expensive, and it's a stupid technology. You're like, okay, I got this amazing technology. I put it in a bag,
And it's a magnet
then,
zipper.
Yeah,
Magnet zipper, yeah.
Magnet zipper. You're like, what the fuck? What are we in 1942?
Yeah.
So I was like, why can't we just get a thing that fucking jams? But it's because then the nothing wireless is going to be
microphones.
able to work.
Yeah.
So you're
Right.
going to need corded mic, even the lights,
Cameras,
everything.
yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
now is fucking
Yeah.
God
wireless.
That's why it's good to sell to corporations like CEOs so they can have a room where no one can hear what's happening and mobsters and shit.
The
Well,
mafia, yeah.
in the government they call it a skiff. That's what it's called. The skiffs are
the
secure, whatever. They're meant for that. Skiff is like super top secret. You have to request a meeting to go in the skiff, and then it's like they meet in there, and nothing ever comes out of there. It's like very, very secretive.
But you need, especially in the government, you need rooms like that just in case because of all these spies.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
it's Fucking,
Sensitive compartmented information facility.
There you go.
That's a good name. though.
Skiff. It's nice. But yeah, but like I don't need a skiff. That's what I'm saying. I'm like I don't need a skiff. I don't need any of that. And like,
No, I want to sell skiffs.
but people who are like, fucking, are gonna like. I get the principle of it. I do understand the principle of it. I think it's a noble and worthwhile cause to have to not want the government more in your lives. I fully appreciate that. But at the point we're at, it's like, we're not rising up, dude. This generation? You kidding me? We're not out there. We're not in the streets. We're not, you know what I mean? Like, you look in the 70s and 60s, it was totally different.
And
But
we
now-
gotta call Matt Rife and get him to convince these kids to get up. Convince these broads to
There's
fight back,
no
bro.
way.
And the people
There's-
that are out there for all the wrong
we
reasons.
would much rather fucking just plug myself into the matrix, stay on my phone, and leave my house, dude. That's just the way it is. And yeah, it's okay too.
You think if I was prime minister, they'd kill me?
I think it'd kill you way before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got some crazy ideas.
The government, you mean, or
Yeah.
people?
No, people wouldn't. I'd be like, yo, I want you guys to be free. But I think the government would be like, the fuck you are, bro. We gotta
I
sell
think
some
maybe
weapons.
people too. Maybe people would be like, he's anti-government. I like my government. You know,
Yeah, there are a lot of people like that.
There
Dude.
are
Just
people
tell
like
me what
that.
to do.
People love the government.
Tell me what to do and tell me what to think.
There are people out there who think the government's batting 1,000. That they've never lied.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I trust everything they say. Like,
I
there
have
are
a friend like that on Twitter. Well, you know him too. He's a comic.
Oh.
But he's a normal dude. But he's whenever anything has to do with the liberal government, he's like, "You guys are doing amazing."
It's
and
insane.
I'm like, "What? What are you fucking like?"
It's lunatic stuff.
Even if like my dad is a member of the Liberal Party,
Yeah.
and so he has his little card, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on? What's wrong?"
that's fucked up.
That's
There's
hilarious.
nothing that works anymore.
Yeah.
But this guy is like, good job, Justin.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube of Canadians, new immigrants that started making YouTube channels. There's two that I follow. One is this Asian girl, and one is a guy that his accent I think is British. He moved here, and they're talking about Canada. Her it was in Vancouver. Him it was in Toronto. Jesus Christ, brother, way worse off than even we are here. And they're like, what is happening? And they're describing their daily life. And I'm like, and the guy's like, it's turning into like these are third world problems. How is this possible?
Yeah.
10 cities and shit. It's crazy.
I did something that I thought was funny. I'm emptying out my house since we're renovating, and I have a friend who he helps Mexicans. Like he helps Latinos because he's Latino. So anyone new to the country, he like gets some furniture and shit.
I like
and
that.
he's like, hey, your basement, you have tons of stuff. Do you want? I'll get my dudes to empty out your basement, and they keep what they want. And I was like, perfect. So they start taking like
Your
furniture.
Olivier trophies?
No, but they and I had a bunch of like posters and shit and paintings that I didn't want anymore. So they're like, "Can we get those?" And they start taking them. But one of them was an autographed picture of two Quebecer celebrities that it was just as a joke that
As a goof?
they gave me. And then I went to tell them. Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, it's so funny to have a Mexican with like a poster of Véronique Cloutier
Is
in the
that who it was?
kitchen." Yeah. And then my friend was like, "Oh, I'll get him to put it somewhere nice and get the whole family, like with the kids and the grandma."
That's funny.
I like
Yeah, but he
Mexicans.
was the guy was like, this is how fucking like poor people are when they come here. Like I was like I'm after a while I stopped saying it, but I was calling out. I was like, "Oh, this is fucking garbage. Get rid of." Like I was calling everything
Right.
garbage, and the guy was calling me Santa Claus.
That's funny.
The garbage clause. Is
Get this fucking garbage out of here. It's a person.
sounds like one of the guys you met on that trail into Canada.
Yeah. See, we meet again. He's like, wow, you really did well for yourself.
On the migrant trail.
Yeah, this country's
Like,
got
I
opportunity.
saw this guy fucking a week ago. He was in the rain, and now he's the richest man in Canada.
Yeah, they just figured out. A Mexican guy actually got, because I didn't want to take my shoes off at the airport in Dallas, and I saw a guy eyeing me, so I went towards his lane, the TSA.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You like soccer?" And I was like, "Fucking love soccer." He's like, "I can tell," because I was wearing my sweatpants, and he's like, "I like Athens," and I go, "Yes," and he's like, "You have two Mexican players," and then we started talking. I go. He's like, Orbelin Pineda. I go, and Mr. Pizarro. He's like, exactly. And then he fist bumped me. He's like, you guys won the double last year. I go, we did. You think you're going to win it this year? We started talking. And I was like, I'm not going to take off my shoes. He's like, no, just go. And in my head, I go, fuck yeah.
That's how it really works.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Like I always thought it was each airport had their own rules, but
Yeah.
it's each
It's each
fucking
person.
employee.
Yeah,
like,
it's each person.
I went to Orlando last week. I'm waiting in line, and there's a dude like the line next to ours, people go to take their computers out. He's like, no,
keep
who
it, keep
cares?
it.
Just leave your
Oh,
computer.
really? Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, that's cool. So we can leave our computer. And then the woman starts yelling at me. She's like, your computer's in your bag. And I'm like, yeah, but he fucking... She's like, you have to take it out. You have to... And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Jesus, what a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's fun. Me, it's
Yeah.
the shoes that really bugs me.
The belt bugs me.
That's why I started just traveling in sweats.
I travel belt. I never take it
Yeah.
off. And I always get beat. And I'm like, it's a belt. They're like, take it off. I'm like, no, it's a belt. Search me. I'd rather have a pat down. And they're like, and they had to pat me down. I like pat
I
downs.
rang once when I was leaving, and it turned out it was my fucking passport holder.
Okay.
And
I
then I
see,
go,
if it
what
was
is
in your
it?
phone, wouldn't have been a problem.
And then I go, what do you think it is? He goes, don't worry about it. There's something in it, like they put to protect your
Little
cards
chip.
from from
chip.
like RFID or whatever. He
Yeah.
goes, that's all it is.
You know what I hate? Like they ask you to show your ticket.
Yeah.
So, but they ask you to put your phone in the thing.
Oh, yeah,
So you
yeah,
put
yeah.
your phone in, and
Where's
then
your
it
ticket?
starts leaving. Where's your ticket? It's in my phone.
they go through.
That's always print now. I always print. I have the physical one so I could hold it. It's
Yeah.
paper.
They should definitely have a line for people who've never been to the airport.
Yes.
And then just a line for everyone else.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
that's like the best
But
idea ever.
It'd be like people that say they're bilingual. Like people go, I'm used to traveling, and you're like, sir, why do you have soup in your bag? Like
In a bottle.
Yeah, yeah. It's because there's a lot of people that are like, we can't travel. Okay, we can't, but it's only a small bottle.
Yeah, and when you go to Europe, they hate having liquids like makeup shit. Like Canada and States, I feel it's not too bad. Like I don't bring any of that stuff, but I see people's bags and it never gets like flagged.
Yeah.
But you go to Europe and they're like, oh, another one like in France, and like this lady has to like, she's got 75 Ziplocs now. She has to like put
Yeah.
through and then scan through again. I'm like, what is the point of that?
They're just angry that you have perfume.
yeah.
They're like, we want you to stink.
It's
Why
so
do you
weird.
smell good,
Ah,
you fucking
shit.
dirty Americans?
Stop getting rid of your armpit hair.
It's so bizarre.
I saw someone that I don't know if he was the happiest dude and wife ever or the most miserable. When I was waiting in line, because I had to wait for like almost 2 hours for the to pick up my car because one of like budget was closed, so everyone went to Avis.
the deal that he got you?
Oh, dude, it was closed. So they just funneled us, and then the other company had to fucking take care of us. So it was just a huge line. I sent him photos of the line, and it was the middle of the night. So I'm waiting. I see this guy, and I'm like, at first I was like, oh, don't travel. Like, then I was like, don't even. In my head, I'm thinking, I go, he shouldn't travel. Then I'm like, man, maybe he's living his best life. It was a guy walking. He had 2 bags, like. It wasn't regular like luggage. It looked like camping bags holding. The guy looked miserable walking. 2 little kids running behind him. They had their own bags. And then I turned my head. There's his wife behind him. 3 kids. One in a kangaroo pouch. One she was holding like this. And another one walking by herself. And the lady had a backpack on, a huge one like a camp, and bags everywhere. I was like, this looks like the most miserable trip. There's kids on slings. It looked kind of like they're pioneers, just trying to, build a family somewhere. And I was like, I don't know if this guy's living the happiest life ever. Like, I have this big family. This is amazing. Or if he's like, kill me. I should have worked.
For sure, the
I
second
think-
thing.
I think it's just the traveling part that's a pain in the ass. But once they get to the destination, I guess it's like being at home.
Yeah, you got a family and stuff.
But
But it must be
7 kids.
It's
must
crazy,
suck.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, dude, it sucks for everyone around you.
Traveling, yeah, I hate that.
No, but like for like you're bringing 9 kids on a flight, or like
Oh, that's
it sucks
insane,
for
dude.
everyone.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
sucks
yeah,
for
yeah.
the stewardess. It sucks for the people at TSA. It sucks for me waiting behind you. It sucks for absolutely everyone. It's a terrible thing. Kids should only ride in like wheels.
What?
Yeah, send them on a bus. Like, you take the plane. You send.
I felt like in the giant tire.
Yeah. Also, yeah, in the
Like
cargo.
a hamster wheel.
In the cargo.
Carnies.
Put the kids in the cargo.
Best movie of all time, Home Alone. It's not a discussion. Everybody knows this. I noticed something. People always talk about McAllister, the father. They go, is he a mobster? Because how did he afford it? Because when you listen to the story, he bought those plane tickets for the entire family, his
Yeah,
brother
massive
and
house.
all
Oh,
that.
I know what you're gonna bring up.
What am I going to bring up?
I keep going.
He doesn't know what I'm going to bring up because I was watching yesterday. So that's the
Oh wait, what is he gonna bring
Isn't
up?
he's in the Sopranos or some
No,
shit?
not at all.
Oh, okay, never
So
mind.
everyone's talking about how much money make,
Not
and I
anymore.
feel like they're avoiding another ridiculous aspect of that movie. Okay, the father, we don't know what he does. He has a lot of money, but what's crazy is how cheap his brother is. Bro, this fucking cheapskate is stealing everything. He doesn't want to tip Joe Pesci. Doesn't want to tip him at
Yeah.
all. Then on the plane, bro, I saw this. No one's ever commented. He's stealing the silverware. While they're stressed out because there's a kid missing, they forgot a kid. This guy's like, oh, this is nice silverware, and steal the cup. Bro, you're on a fucking airplane, bro. What are you doing? It's crazy, bro. That's a next level cheapness, and no one's ever commented on that because all focused on this kid missing and on the father having so much money. This guy scoots through
There's
the
like
cracks.
dark. I like the idea of like a dark story
Oh, for sure.
underlying, and everybody misses it. I love that idea. Like there's like some type of weird like sex dungeon in the house that like everybody just sort of skims over. Or
No, that's
something.
crazy money. That's insane money.
But sorry, I thought you were going to bring that up because there's a conspiracy theory online that I think it was in the Sopranos show or like another mobster movie where the actor is in it and they're like, oh, that's what he does, and there was a whole thing of how it's
Yeah,
connected
'cause he
and
plays.
shit.
I think he's in the Sopranos too.
Yeah,
at
The
one point.
Sopranos.
Does he play a deadbeat? Or
Yeah, also, you see that fucking hotel they stayed in when they went to New York?
The thing is though, like in
oh, that
It
was
was like
nice.
a Trump Plaza or whatever
there
it
are
was.
two things.
Yeah, the
like,
Plaza Hotel.
Yeah.
Houses in those days cost nothing.
That's true.
So someone could have a regular job and an amazing.
Yeah, but that house was.
But plane tickets were insanely expensive.
And for 9 kids.
Yeah, it was like 20 people. he's paying
Like
for.
in the old days, flying was just for the super rich.
Yeah. You ever see that
20
guy who
people
had
to France.
who bought a lifetime first class ticket?
You could buy one lifetime.
So not anymore. Delta, I think the company was. We can look this up, but Delta was selling for $500,000. You get a lifetime first class ticket for you and a +1
Stop.
anywhere. This guy is
That is cheap.
but
But
$500,000
it's
was
expensive.
like in the 80s, right? So it's
Yeah.
it was like probably like $2 million now or whatever it is. So it's a lot of money. And the guy's like, I think this is a worthwhile investment. He paid for that ticket in the first 5 years for like that amount. And since then, like he's had 7 honeymoons with his wife. They go to Australia for lunch or whatever. They don't care. They fly everywhere first class +1. As long as he's alive, he has that ticket. He completely fucked him over. They stopped selling it. They asked to buy it back, and he said no, and he kept it, and he's the only remaining one. And there's like pictures with like him and the stewardesses all the time, and he's like a super famous
how
guy.
much did they offer him? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe we probably a couple million. It's got to be.
That's
millions.
amazing.
What's the thing?
There's a guy who has
you were listening to any
a
of that?
lifetime
He was listening.
He
first
wasn't
class.
listening to any of it. Wait, hold on.
were
What
you
was?
fucking
What were you doing?
Googling?
I was even like, go pull it up.
I was looking at the
Will Smith's cock.
no, the conspiracy theory of John Hurd in
I
The
can't.
Sopranos.
Jesus Christ, he's googling The Sopranos.
Pull up. He's Italian. Let him be. Pull up Delta lifetime first class ticket. So this guy I think it was Delta or American. It might be American, but there's a guy who buys
Lifetime
a
first class ticket.
lifetime first class
He
ticket.
must have been nervous, like during the pandemic,
Is this oh.
when like airplane companies, you're like, are they gonna go under?
American
Oh.
Airlines.
It was American.
I think it was, yeah.
And he's nervous.
What's his name?
American Goes on.
I don't know his
Yeah.
name, but it's this guy. He has
He's
a
the
ticket.
only one.
Yeah. He's the last. He's like the
is it
fucking
this
Highlander.
guy?
He's the last one left. Huh?
Is it this guy? Hold on.
He's a bit heavier set.
He's bald.
Could be.
Is it this guy?
Well, why don't you read what it says? Are
Yeah.
you just googling images and looking at bald
I'll
fat
pull it
guys?
up.
No, hold on. Lots
Yeah,
of
pull it up.
companies
Google
make
fat
mistakes.
bald guy. Show the picture you have now.
No, it's not a picture. It's an article.
No, but
bald
the
fat guy.
It was
picture
on
is
Forbes.
the
But now
Yahoo logo.
New
and
Jersey
a
man
smiley
flies
face.
No, 'cause
23 million miles with lifetime United Pass like a sultan.
what's his name?
Like a sultan. Yes, I'm happy.
What's his name?
Because you could make.
So I can bring it up.
Having
Rito,
that?
I think his last
Regal?
name. No,
Having-
Tom Stuker. Stuker.
Having that for $500,000, you could make way more money.
290 grand in 1990.
Oh my God, that's a,
In the
that's a great
33
deal.
years since then, Stuker, who's 69, has flown more than 23 million miles.
God damn, I see it. Washington Post.
That's not even $500,000, dude.
Like
300,000.
Neil Armstrong clocked 953,000 miles. He flew more than Neil Armstrong.
This guy's chilling.
If he could make so much money because he can be everywhere,
Had he paid cash for the flight, it would have cost $2.4 million.
dude. He
For the
could.
flights.
This guy's amazing. This guy's a hero.
Yeah. He lived like a sultan on United Miles ever since. Lavish hotel suites. Because here's the fucking brilliant part.
He uses his
He gets
air
miles. He gets miles
So he
for these
gets
fucking flights.
free.
Yeah. He's staying in first class, everything. all the
He
time.
broke the system.
Yeah, he's an absolute genius.
He broke the system.
Ah, fuck,
Dude.
that's amazing.
Yeah, gourmet meals from Perth to Paris. Fucking, he's been on so many honeymoons.
Dude, he takes 373 trips in 365 days.
Oh yeah. He even won a charity auction to appear in a Seinfeld episode by bidding 451,000 air miles.
What?
He's just spending air miles,
dude.
dude.
To do for a living?
I think he probably had a company. Is
Yeah.
my guess. Ever since.
So no, he doesn't have a
Doesn't
house.
say.
He doesn't have a house. He just flies all
I
the
think
time.
he has a house. But yeah.
That's not a bad deal though. If you sell your house
Yeah.
and you just go
Everywhere
I'm
else.
just gonna fly.
And he's like, I'm not adding to the footprint the plane's going to fly, whether I'm in on it or not.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. He's just one seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is amazing.
120 honeymoons. Holy shit.
The
Yeah.
guy's a legend, bro.
His wife actually won the lottery.
Yeah.
yeah.
That bitch
Wait,
is
but what does
set.
he do for work?
I don't know.
Probably
Maybe this now.
He's retired.
Maybe this now, dude. If this guy just vlogged, he'd make a killing.
Yeah, I'd go do conferences. Be like, let me tell you guys how I broke the system.
I used to. I had a. This is way shittier than what this guy has, but I bought the lifetime subscription to Sirius XM when it first started,
yeah.
when it was just Sirius.
Yeah.
And then they tried to fuck me over because it was like, I think it was $200 or $200 or $300 for lifetime subscription.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's $15 a month. Okay, yeah.
Easy.
So like after like 2.5 years, I'm good. And then after like a year, they realized because at first
a bad
everyone thought
deal.
they were gonna go bankrupt, and then they signed Howard Stern, and they're like, okay, we're not gonna go bankrupt, but all of these fucking assholes have lifetime memberships. So then they changed the thing. They're like, it's the lifetime membership of your radio. So as long as you have your radio, and then people are like, oh, go fuck yourselves. That's not what it is.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And then they did, okay, so it's 3 radios, and then. Like when Twitter started, my radio died, and then I just talked shit about them on Twitter for
so
like
funny.
a week, and then they were like, "Okay, here we'll give you a real lifetime membership." So now I have a real lifetime.
You strong armed
membership.
them. That's
well, yeah,
awesome.
that's
bullied
insane.
them, yeah.
We had an agreement.
That is crazy. There's a lot of that. There's a Reddit post which is like, if you've won a lifetime supply of anything, tell us your story. And it's so interesting because like some people are like, yeah, I won, $1,000 a week for life or whatever. Here's how that actually breaks down in math. Other people were like, oh, I had a lifetime supply of mac and cheese, and it was just they just got like a pallet delivered,
Yeah, and that's it.
and that's it. Never again, right?
I
So
had a
there's-
lifetime membership to the gym, and then they shut down.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Well, it was their lifetime,
Oh,
not
that
yours.
fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
they stayed true to their.
And it was right before they shut down. I remember.
Yeah, they're
this.
fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
How much did you pay?
Like $1,000.
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah.
god damn, fuck.
That's a funny going away present.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that the guys who owned it, they were like known.
They have cancer
Like
now?
after, no, they're like known pricks. Like nobody likes them. I didn't know at the time. Well, if you want to catch us live, Mike just announced his tour is back. It's a brand new tour. It's Mike Ward Modest. The most modest man in Canadian comedy is out there doing French shows right now. Tickets are on sale.
Yeah.
They went on sale this Monday.
Went on sale this Monday. We sold 25,000 tickets
Jesus Christ.
in the first.
Are you fucking kidding me?
First 2 days.
Listen,
Jesus
I'm gonna put that.
Christ.
I'm gonna put that into perspective for you guys. So here in Quebec, which is a big comedy place, there are new, young, very hot actors who their entire run, and sometimes it's 2 years, they're like, I broke 16,000. I broke 20,000. He did.
That's insane.
Yeah, we sold 1.25 million in like 36 hours.
Fuck me, that's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
it's crazy.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know what's up. MikeWard.ca for the tour dates. The crazy visuals are not the only thing. There's going to be special stuff during that whole tour. You guys are going to have a lot of fun if you go watch Mike. It's a great hour. He's having a lot of fun with it. Chris Ramsay is also on tour right now. He's touring your mom's house looking for aliens. Area 52 new channel is up.
Amazing.
Chris Ramsay's own channel online on YouTube. You should be on it. You should be one of the 7 million people that are already subscribed
Check
to
it
it.
out.
Breaking those puzzles in Dallas. You came up in conversation, and then someone was like, "Do I know Chris Ramsay?" And then I said, "He's the guy who solves all these puzzles." And right away, like, oh, I fucking follow this guy. This guy's crazy. This guy's a genius. I go, that's Chris Ramsay.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone loves you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like the puzzles.
Poseidon does know how to Google. PantelisComedy.com, Patreon.com/Pantelis. Thank you all, and go fuck yourselves.